This video is intended to be viewed by adult toy collectors and may contain questionable content and language. Viewer discretion is recommended. Greetings everyone, this is Quentin-Rom here with a little special video on parts and repairs. Gonna start off with the G1 Transformer Protectabot hotspot and some repairs and stuff that I made, and some of his accessories. Like these hose parts were missing from mine when I got mine, so I made new ones. They bend, and they look pretty much similar to how they would have looked. Got two identical parts, and they do fit on quite snugly. Another repair that I made on this guy was the little tab to push his hand in. That whole tab was completely broken off, and now it works and functional. And now he's a happy little bot again. And my finger got in the way. And the hoses that I made can and will plug in firmly into the side of his arms. And I knock him over. And some stuff has been done for the Aerobot G1 Silverbolt. Was this little waist guard. May have shown this off in an earlier video. And his chest guard. Looking very nice, detailed. Took a lot of time building this. And his little ramp are sealed. Let's see how they work on him. And after putting Silverbolt into his base mode, the shield sits on there quite nicely and firmly, just like the original piece would have done. I also added a little rubber band to the internal mechanism so that this part can spring back. Not a super strong springy action, but it works. And after putting him in this robot mode and laying him sideways so he fits inside the range of the camera view, his chest piece slides nice and evenly straight up into this recess there. And this part can fit right in there. Just kind of snaps right in. Adjust everything. And that's what it looks like if I had the other bots stuck to them, but I'm not going to do that because it's super tight and they're prone to breaking. But it's nice to have these parts. And the sealed part can just kind of sits loosely in there. Doesn't not a tight fit, but you can pose them fit that. And I also modified this ramp connection part so it can sit right on there, and you can carry it as an extra backpack accessory. Something kind of cool. Feel free to duplicate that if you want. And this here is the Aerobot slingshot I think. And when I found this guy, his head was completely broken off and missing. So I had to create a whole new one, made it reinforced, make it a little stronger. And the paint is somewhat rough and his details are pretty much lacking. It is an early attempt at my repairs. Maybe someday I might go back and redo it. Give him some kind of dignity. And his other area bot, I think this guy was what, Air Raid? The Skydive? Probably Air Raid. I get the names mixed up. Anyway, this nose piece canopy was completely missing, so I had to completely rebuild that one. Kind of modeled it off of slingshots because I don't have the other two area bots. And also his arm was missing. And I completely rebuilt the whole arm joint. I don't know how well that shows up on the camera. But the black part and his arm was completely rebuilt and redesigned. And I did give him some new stickers. Giving new life to all these broken toys and toys that have been abandoned and broken and left. Rescued from being thrown in the trash. And also little gears. His right arm needed some repairs. The whole tire and part where the tire connects to was completely broken and missing. So I rebuilt it, made a whole new tire, and it does spin. Kind of tightly. But he does function. And he can transform, and he can, once again, drive on all 4 tires. Connections are a little loose. And that is it for this video of repairs and new parts. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. This has been a Quentin-Rom video production. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and share with your friends. Until the next video.